Hi, this is Judy Nathans. I have been a fan of the hit show Seinfeld since its first season in 1989 on NBC, back when the only TV was on the broadcast networks. It was a show about nothing, which always made me laugh, and still does over 30 years later. So I couldn't resist buying the first Seinfeld Lego set, which came out during the pandemic in 2021. But it sat on my shelf since my purchase. I had never put together a Lego set, and looking at all the bags and instructions was overwhelming. I needed a younger person eager to help me put this together. Then I thought, wouldn't it be a hoot to record building the set with commentary about the show references? Off I went to CCTV to discuss my idea. I was introduced to Heinz, front desk staff and Lego builder extraordinaire. It was off to the races. Heinz, who was only 20, had only glimpsed the show on TV since it has continually aired later in the evenings. But now, all 9 seasons are streaming on Netflix. I could tell he had a comic sensibility, and our collaboration might just be a fun project. The bottle deposit, because I guess there's one of Newman. You know who Newman is? He's the postman. Newman is, I don't know why, he's holding a big soda can. There's an episode where Michigan has a 10-cent bottle deposit. This is before we even had, and so he and Kramer rent a truck to go from New York to Michigan with all of these bottles and cans.
9,999 bottles and cans in the truck. 9,999 bottles and cans. At 10 cents a bottle and 10 cents a can. We're pulling in $500 a man.
So that's a funny episode. So anyway, that's what I'll do. But you know what? They don't have any season 1 things, because that's funny.
That is a little interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I will.
I guess. Well,
they're gonna have a description if you look at each one, but in reference to, but especially the pilot and the first, you'll see him doing his stand-up, and you'll get a feel for it. I mean, they definitely got better after. The parking garage. That's class. What was the reference to the parking garage? Oh. They go to this mall in New Jersey to get something for, and they buy this. They forget where they parked the car, so they're walking around. Elaine has a plastic bag with a fish in it, a goldfish, and she's worried about the fish. So there's I don't know if she's hanging on to a bag, but somehow there's a reference to that. Again, I have to. Yeah. So what I will do is I'm gonna write these down. I mean, I'm cheating because I looked at his thing, but I'm also gonna then say, well, why is that in there? See how they have different posters
they have
and
different
stuff?
like photos.
And some of them reference, like this is a car, I think. I can't tell.
Yeah, that's a car.
Jerry's, the real Jerry, not in the show, is into Porsche. He did the Comedians in Cars. You know that series on the web?
I don't think so.
Oh my God, that's funny. He's into after, and he has like Juliette Louis-Dreyfus is in one, I think, and Comedians Get Coffee. Comedians in Cars and so he always has this fancy car, and then he picks the actor up, and then they go and they have coffee, and they have these really nice pictures of the coffee, but they're talking.
Yeah.
He's done it with different comedians, and I don't think he does it anymore, but it's very funny. So I think, some of those references are to his after Seinfeld thing.
Yeah.
But, so I would do that. I mean, and then I will, so don't worry about that, but I would watch the first couple, and then I will give you this list. In 23 minutes, because, this is network TV. They had 7 minutes of commercials, right? You have 23 minutes of action, and they would cover 3 different scenarios in this 23 minutes. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just comedy at its best. But look, we got to page 23.
Yeah, we got pretty.
I'm so proud of ourselves. All right.
We did pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
I know.
almost the entire shape.
I know.
Yeah.
This will be fun, the walls. Huh?
Yeah, the walls will be fun.
Yeah.
For
but
sure.
At least
Especially
once you
with
get
the cameras.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we at here? Oh, look, I even earmarked the page.
Yeah.
We got done with this.
Yeah, this is what we have so far.
Right. Little Jerry's
We've
done.
got Little Jerry. I watched the show, so I get it now.
I know.
It's a great
Isn't it?
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, seriously. I mean, you said the pony one.
The pony one,
Oh.
I think what had me, like, which
Yeah.
was the funniest part
Yeah.
about that episode,
Yeah.
was when he went, like, how am I supposed to know she had a pony?
pony.
What immigrant has
As
a pony?
Actually make them over here because I don't want to lose those.
Okay.
Do people go nuts doing Lego?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be like this engineer kind of person, right?
Yeah. When I was, like, a kid,
Yeah.
I had, like, this huge, like, Star Wars, like, tank, like, thing.
Oh, gosh.
And I remember, like, I was, like, maybe 75% through it. And I couldn't find one piece that, like, that didn't let me finish the entire thing.
It's like a puzzle. People used to do puzzles and they miss. That's so what'd you do? Destroy it all? No.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, I mean, like, I kept it, like, built, but I stopped caring about it.
Did you ever build things just to build without having a set?
So it's
Or
interesting.
is your generation different?
At first, like, I think it's more geared towards, like, sets.
Yeah.
But I was lucky because one day my mom just found, like, I think someone was just giving away a giant tub of Legos.
Oh yeah, you see them all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then my mom got that for me.
Good for you because I think because my daughter's 35, so clearly in all those years the sets became much more popular.
Yeah.
But you have to be a certain age. But I just hope that little kids are still building things without having to subscribe. I mean, it still takes skill and everything else. But well, that's good to know. Yeah.
Funny enough, I was gonna work at the Lego store in Somerville
Oh,
before
yeah?
I came here. Yeah, because I was like super into Legos. They had like this crazy discount,
Oh,
and then they
wow.
also had this pretty cool thing where if you worked at the Lego store, you got free tickets to like their like amusement parks and their other locations.
Oh.
Yeah,
But they probably didn't pay you much. Is this before the pandemic?
it was during.
Really?
So,
Because I think they
yeah.
closed it. Maybe that was an ideal time for them to renovate. I don't know. Why do we have 2 pieces left over? That's not good. Oh, you could hit yourself in the eye, right?
Yeah.
Did that happen to you?
Not yet, but you know, I still hopefully have a very long life ahead of me, so
Yes,
it could happen at any moment.
But it could
you
be-
know,
yeah,
could jump at me.
Yeah, all right. But that's good to know. It's good that I'm wearing glasses, I guess.
Yeah, I should probably have safety goggles too.
Oh,
huh?
gosh. Did they recommend that for Legos?
No.
Look, it's only up to here, right? Oh, characters
And then we
appear
have
on
a
page 42.
He has
Oh, see,
literally
there's
every
the
reference.
lobster shirt. See the tiny little lobsters there?
Ah,
And then he's carrying that giant pretzel.
is that the jacket he took from Jerry in that?
Oh, you watched quite a few.
I watched quite a few. Yeah,
The one that he ruined
the one or
when he met Elaine's father,
Yep,
and
yeah.
because he had leather, he turned it inside out, and then the father thought he was a little bit.
He was-
Inside out. Inside out. Great.
Wait a minute. What the hell do you call this?
I turned my jacket inside out.
Well, you look like a damn fool.
Funny.
Yeah, I
And
was.
it's, what do you do with that jacket? You know, I don't know, you can have it. It's going to figure in something, that it's a hinge.
I think it's so that like because this has like a weird curve, you can't really make Lego do that in a graceful way.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I love smart things like that. It
Well,
makes me-
if nothing else, Lego is pretty damn smart. I
they are
mean,
pretty smart.
You know, I mean, just the engineering of it and the whole. It's an amazing. I don't know what you call it. It's not a toy. It's sort of a toy,
Sort of a toy.
but it's a. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah.
Pretty impressed. I'm sure there's people that have done sets that are not that way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's definitely.
Do you think somebody takes it apart?
I mean, yeah.
If you were very, you wanted
I'd
it to
stop-
be exact.
I stopped
Yeah.
caring. Well, no. Let's see. When I was really young, I didn't really
Yeah.
care how it went. Like I said, I just
Right,
was
you
there
just
for the
wanted to-
characters.
True. Okay.
And then I did start I started caring.
Paying attention to the detail.
Yeah, around when I was like 13. I was like, oh,
that
wait.
Makes sense. That doesn't look right, yeah. Do people enter? Well, I guess once you complete something, it looks like everyone else's. You can't really enter it into anything. Or maybe if they had contests for how fast you would do it. I don't know.
Maybe.
But that's not fair. Some people have more time. Maybe.
Yeah.
Listening to something, I don't know, it was Planet Money. It was I don't know, my podcast. I listened to them at night, and then they go on to something else. But it was all about the different Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
And which are the best and all that stuff.
But yeah, Spider-Man movies have gotten.
Yeah, I mean, how many are there? I mean, how many have played? Who's played? Tobey Maguire was the first, right?
Well, technically, the first was like some random guy in like.
Oh yeah.
Like
I
the
don't
80s
remember.
or something.
Oh, okay.
But if we're going off like the newer movies, like 2000, we have Tobey Maguire. Then there's Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, I remember.
Then Tom Holland. Well,
so who played the last one in like not animated?
The latest one was Tom Holland.
Oh, Tom Holland. Yeah, people were talking about. Is he British? I don't know.
He is British.
Yeah.
The British are taking over.
Oh, really?
Yeah. One of my favorite characters in Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Well, I knew he was British.
Yeah. But
I found out who the voice actor was. It was Daniel Kaluuya.
Oh yeah. What did I just see him? He's in the show that I'm watching on HBO called Silo. You heard of that one?
No, I haven't.
It's not on HBO. Sorry. It's on Apple TV. Although he was only in the first, but he's gonna, I guess, figure in the later. But yeah.
I never knew he was British this whole time.
There's a lot of actors like that because they can do Americans, you know.
Yeah. Of apparently a much better than us.
That's not hard, right?
Yeah, not hard at all.
So here we are, and look at this, folks.
It's done.
It's done. Did you do this?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was called. There's a book called Unfortunate Series of or Fortunate.
There's a book and a movie and a TV series.
Yes, it's for young adults, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know the name. You're a young adult.
Wait, series of unfortunate.
Unfortunate, right? So I don't know if it's unfortunate, but series of unfortunate errors, whatever. This set got completed by a very enterprising young person from the Summer Media Institute. Right?
Yeah.
And unbeknownst to us. And so, who are we to look a gift horse in the mouth, right?
Yeah.
We had done about, what, a third of it?
I want to say, I want to give us some credit and say 2/4 or like
2/4? That's a half, right?
Yeah. Because
Yeah, all right. So between a half and a third. I mean, there's a lot of little tiny things, like all the little stickers and, little things to put on.
I got to say, though, I'm kind of disappointed with how George looks, like, as a Lego.
Oh, really? Why? What should he be looking like?
Watching the show, like, episode by episode, and their outfits are changing, like, I realized, like, they all have pretty decent fashion.
Well, come on. No.
Yeah, I mean, like,
what's decent fashion? No, wait, what is his shirt? And again, I pulled these references from one of the geeksters on the internet that looked at this Seinfeld set and tried to find all the, what do you call them?
Easter eggs.
Easter eggs, thank you. Easter eggs. Which, to those of you, well, if you're watching this, you probably know what Easter egg. You want to explain that?
An Easter egg?
Yeah.
I know this because just like for this Lego set, I looked at other Lego sets and looked at crazy Easter eggs. But an Easter egg is...
In other Lego sets that refer to an actual thing like Star Trek or something?
Like, for example, the main format of Legos that I used to enjoy as a kid was like video games.
Yeah.
And an Easter egg in those games was Stan Lee would show up for the Marvel ones.
Wasn't he one of the creators?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah, an Easter egg is just like a small reference.
It's like a throwback. And in TV land they call it Easter egg, but also in stand-ups and comedy they call it a callback or whatever, which is kind of like an Easter egg, like you refer to something that was said before. We talked about
Newman.
Newman. Oh, Newman.
Newman's still a character. don't.
Yeah, Newman is
think
holding
I
up
met.
that letter. Newman, you can't miss him. He lived in another, apartment. He's the mailman.
He's the mailman, but when is he introduced?
Oh, first, okay, that's interesting. I think we have that on here, the first, season 5.
Yeah, see,
oh, maybe
that's
right.
crazy.
The non-fat yogurt. That's Newman first referred to as a postal worker. So he may have come in before, but his role as a postal worker, which really figures a lot in many episodes, is not till later. And he has all these digs at the post office, and so that's funny. But there was always this animosity between him and Jerry.
I haven't
Newman.
Ta-ta. Wait a minute.
Now I know where this dude comes from. I don't think I ever seen him in anything else.
Yeah. What's he been in since then?
Let's see. Wayne Knight. He's
Also,
got a cool name.
How old is he?
Let's see. 68.
68. Wow.
Yeah.
So he's like the same age as Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has been in
Maybe he lost weight. I haven't
The
recognized
X's, Toy Story 2. I actually remember that now that I hear the
Jurassic
voice.
Park.
Jurassic Park.
Wow.
Tarzan. I remember that.
So he's had a career. Okay, that's cool.
A lot of cartoons, I see.
You mean like voiceovers?
Yeah.
See, that's a whole other business for actors. What?
Here's something recent, which I did actually I seen this.
Yeah.
It's back to the Outback. It's like
it's an animation.
Weird little kid animation.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wow, look at all this stuff. Wait, he's been in all this stuff?
He's been in all this stuff.
Wow.
I think I remember his voice from Hercules.
That's funny.
Just
he
out
has
of
a very
curiosity.
distinctive voice. The phone figures in a lot of episodes.
The one episode I remember the phone being super prominent was Jerry started getting acquainted with Costanza's George's ex-girlfriend, who he was like, listen, man, once you're in, you just can't get out. It's just like very difficult, right? So he gets. We talked about this in one of our episodes.
George's ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, it's very early.
No, it's
in the
Newman's
show.
Ex-girlfriend.
No, it's
George.
George.
No, because he also dates someone he finds out Newman dated and gave up, and that really doesn't sit well with. All right, tell me again. I have to refresh my memory.
He gets acquainted with her, and then he starts getting sick of it because she literally does not stop calling him.
Okay, about
just wanting to talk. Like he'll pick up the phone, and then she'll be like, sometimes Jerry. I don't know.
Wait a minute. She's got an accent.
Yeah.
She's an actor, and she's reading lines, and I don't think it's. Maybe she was his ex, but he gets. Doesn't she go to his set at a club, and she says, "I just didn't find it very funny."
Yeah. And that's how it ends.
I remember once. There's an episode on what season where they're getting Chinese food delivered, and he ends up getting into an accident. Anyway, long story short, Jerry finds him on his phone talking to China.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know why. Because George had this hair cream that he got from China to try to get hair, and then he had to call this number, and then he was put on hold. But I don't know. I'm probably confusing episodes. But so Jerry sees the guy that delivered the Chinese, got a name in it, and he's just sitting on his couch with his feet up, and he's talking to China. He says, "Excuse me, I mean, we're talking this is pre-internet, pre-cell phone. This is like expensive calls, right?"
Yeah.
So that's funny. So I guess it's there for lots of reasons, because it's a rotary phone. I mean, that's the beauty of that show too. I mean, although I think cell phones. I think I had my first cell phone probably late 90s. but certainly not in the life of this show. And thank goodness.
Yeah.
I really like to watch series and that are pre-cell phone, pre-social media. I mean, there are movies that do it well, but you know, it's just refreshing not to have all that other info, and that people actually had to meet people, and you know.
It's much easier to do a story narrative or like anything where in a world where we don't have
all these
access
toys
to
and
all
right.
this.
I mean, picking someone up at the airport. There's several episodes or different episodes where, you know, because friends used to pick people up at airports, and then think of it now, like you just text them, "Where are you?" "Oh, I'm on level." You didn't do that then. You had to go chase them out, or you couldn't look it up where the flight came in. That's funny, but yeah. Speaking, have you seen anything recently that did use, like, you know how they always show text on TV, or did you see the series Never Have I Ever? It's produced by too much TV. No, she's very well. Mindy Kaling.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so it's had its final season. I think it was the 4th season. They're just half-hour shows about a young girl in L.A. navigating high school with her friends. One is gay, one is Chinese. You know, it's got the whole thing very well done, and they do obviously have cell phones, but it's a very funny, very well-produced show, and you do see texts and you see things like that. But
I've seen some TV like that.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that show because personally, I'm not a big fan of Mindy Kaling's work.
Oh no!
Yeah,
You didn't like the Mindy Project? You never saw that?
Mm-mm.
You know, I got Hulu, I think, because of that, because she used to be on Fox, I think, network TV, and then they canceled that, and Hulu picked it up, and I wanted to see the last season or something. So, and at that time they had a free thing or whatever. You could freeze. At that point, I think they had Handmaid's Tale, which I wanted to watch, which is still going on. I don't know why they didn't close that one off, but anyway. So I did finish at that. But you're not a big fan of her. She's a real powerhouse, though.
Yeah, no, she
has
is.
Produced stuff. She has promoted people. She's kind of on the order of you know, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, who's really gotten other people started. So what don't you like about her?
So it all derives from like when I was like a kid and like I randomly stumbled across an Office episode.
I was going to say, she was on The Office.
And I was just like...
Her character's kind of annoying on The Office.
I was just like, I'm not feeling this.
Okay.
So then now I only have 2 like actual impressions of her. It was that when I was a kid, and then recently she picked up a reboot of Scooby-Doo.
Oh, I don't know that.
And
isn't that animation?
It's animation.
So how would she offend you there?
So Scooby-Doo's not in it.
Okay.
So it's missing the dog.
Oh, well then why? That's not a reboot then, is it?
So the show's called Velma, and it's focused only on Velma.
That sounds feminine.
I don't know. You got to watch the show for yourself.
Yeah, you watch it. I'm not gonna.
I don't want to watch it either. So.
All right. So you have these 2 impressions of her. All right. Well, we have made the best of it, and we're going to say goodnight to Seinfeld.
Good night, Seinfeld. Thank you for making me a Seinfeld fan.
Yes.
That's really the best part of the show.
I know, and also meeting you. And, it's that's probably a highlight of my summer and spring. Fine young man.
Thank you.
Yes.
You've taught me so much about this stuff
about
and
TV
and all this other
right,
stuff.
Yeah, all these important things, right? Thanks you.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Over and out. Over and out.
Michael Seinfeld. You changed my life.
Elaine? Elaine?
Jerry? Oh, hi. Welcome back. How were the shows?
Great, I had fun. Where's the TV? Where's the VCR?
What?
They were stolen.
Stolen? When?
A couple of hours ago. The police are coming right over.
Stolen?
Someone left the door open.
Oh, yeah. You left the door open?
Oh, you know, I was cooking and I came in to get the spatula. I left the door open because I was going to bring the spatula right back.
Wait, you left the lock open or the door open?
The door.
The door? You left the door open?
Yeah, well, I was going to bring the spatula right back.
Yeah, and?
Well, I got caught up watching a soap opera. Bold and the Beautiful.
So the door was wide open?
Wide open.
Excuse me.
Where were you?
I was at Bloomingdale's, waiting for the shower to heat up.
Look, Jerry, I'm sorry. You have insurance, right, buddy?
No.
How can you not have insurance?
Because I spent my money on the Clapco D29. It's the most impenetrable lock on the market today. It has only one design flaw. The door must be closed!